Hey everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are we today? I hope we're happy and well. And we're getting ready to do our tarot card. Tarot messages. What's our tarot message today? Three of Swords. Whoa. Okay, have a look at that. What do you see in that card? First thing, doesn't matter what you know, you don't have to know nothing. Intuitively, what do you see? What is that card saying to you? Well, I'm getting for you today, this is about, it's been hard. It has been really hard. The challenge is real. The struggle is real. You're very depleted. It's tearing you apart because it's not where you want to be. And I feel like there's, you're lost, you're confused, you're tired. It's almost like you're right on the brink of giving in. Okay? Because it's like there's just not enough oomph left to go. But you're not going to. You know this. But what you would do for a nice soak in the bath and a good sleep. Okay? Simple things in life. Because you have really burnt the candle at both ends here. And to come with that, we have temperance, which is good. Because temperance is all about helping you out of this situation, trusting and believing there is a way out. But you've got to fill up your tank. You can't do anything depleted. At the end of the day, this is it. And temperance will help you bring things into balance. Temperance is also a counterpart to Archangel Michael. So it's also like you're safe and protected, You're supported. They're there for you. You haven't lost the battle. You're just very exhausted. And there's only two ways out of exhaustion. You just keep pushing yourself till you just get adrenal fatigue. Or you recharge and think with a fresh head. Okay? And with temperance stepping up, this is saying, well, she's helping you here, she's got this, she's showing you the way, she's bringing balance into the situation, and she too knows how important it is to get that rest. And it's also about, trying a different tactic as well. Trying something new, but because you're so depleted here, sometimes it's hard to see a different step because you're in it. Okay, you're in it and you're exhausted, and you could be a bit angry too because you don't understand why this is just here and happening. And it's like I feel like almost you've been put into a situation that you don't understand at all. It's like, why am I here? It's like I'm feeling like it wasn't really to do with you. You're surrounded by it and it has affected you, and you support someone going through this, but at the same time it wasn't exactly yours. And then we've got the Five of Swords. Okay, so the battle is still being pursued. The battle is being pursued. But in that card, it's forward motion. And look, that troublemaker, that instigator is moving away. They can't get out of your way quick enough. So instead of actually really battling you like they do in fives, where it all comes together and it's just total chaos, it's like in here you've won and they're off running. So you've stood your ground. You've stood your ground. You've took it chin up. And that shows power and strength. How did you get that power and strength? By trusting, plugging back in, having that rest. You know, let Temperance and Archangel Michael bring things into balance, because they will protect you in this time. And look, to come back again, like something that just won't be knocked over, because back up you come. They're leaving the picture. They don't want to be in there. This is too confronting. It's not going to go their way, is it? And all you had to do is confront them in your whole persona with what it is that you want, and show them that you weren't backing down, and everything has come together. So, interesting little scenario there too. Standing your ground, trusting in who you are, trust that you can do this, that you've got this. You know, if you always bend over backwards for everybody, they just think, you know, you're way too easy. You'll do whatever they tell you to do. Because you're not going to put hiccups in your way. Like, you need your job, you want your job, you want this, you can't go without that. You know, you're the perfect person that will be there at the end of the day, no matter what chaos is around. Because, you know, this, if you don't have this, you don't have a roof over your head. It's pretty simple, yeah? Or you don't have food. Or, you know, there's a lot of things that you'll miss out on. So you're always reliable and trustworthy. So when they try and break that down, and they couldn't, they've gone to run. So learn that lesson, ponder about that, how people see you, perceive you. Because honestly, a lot of people think good heart is a pushover. But that's why we have boundaries, and we put boundaries into place, and we stick to those boundaries. Okay, we call in our support. Archangel Michael, come in. We need you now. Do you know what I mean? I'm not understanding of this, but I'm feeling very depleted and I can't go on anymore. Can you please help, you know, protect me so I can, you know, have a bit of a rest and, you know, try and figure this out. And then when you're having your sleep, you know, things filter and download and you have your answer. And then you feel recharged and it's like, okay, I can do this. You know, I can start again. I've got that foundation back. Okay? You've got that bit of sun there. You're like, you know, heating your body and feeling the warmth and feeling good. Whereas before you're feeling flat. So you've got this under control. Be who you are. Stand proud of who you are. And, well, that person was running. Who else can you get rid of that you don't want in your vicinity? You know, mind you, that shouldn't be the intention that we put out. But if you're really blocked and there's stuff happening and it's just continual, then weeding has to be done. And you can wait for them to, you know, take you back to that space again. Or you can, when refreshed and recharged, you'll see things differently. Trust what you're seeing when you see it differently. Because you'll see through the mask that's portrayed. Yeah, everything's perception. And once you get that glimpse of who these people really are, what their alternative motions really are, motives, you just see, like, why are they even there anyway? And they'll generally just to keep an eye on you, to pull you away every time you get close to, say, the next, say, a new job or a promotion at work, or, you know, something. They'll keep you entertained in another way to pull you off that direction. And that is not being a friend, and that's not a co-worker. That is a manipulator. So when you see these people for what they are, you can go through your day knowing what you know about these people, knowing you don't divulge anything, you can't trust them, but you can still protect yourself, put yourself in a bubble of light, fill that right up, breathe in, breathe out, push out white light, breathe in, breathe out, push out white light, breathe in, push out white light until you see that bubble around you. That's, you know, you can dance in there all the way around, okay? And around, like, it's just, you got this whole big space that no one's going to come, okay? If someone's going to be mouthy and come at you, it's like, Angel Michael, please have my back and my front, and he'll help you say the right things. So you have support and you know what it is you must do. And I guess everyone is coming to challenging moments at the moment and seeing things differently. That's a challenge in itself sometimes. But, you know, your choices are you're seeing clearer now and you're going to run with that and use these lessons to help your life go forward. Or you're going back to the same old because, you know, yeah, that's very draining, but like I know how to deal with that. These are your choices, but when you see things differently, you should always go with the change. You're not seeing this for nothing. You're seeing this as, you know, like you're the oracle, you know the next part in your direction of your life because things are opening up and you're seeing it for what it is. And this is your story, nobody else's. Therefore, they're giving you signs, but it's up to you what you do with that. You might want to keep your blinkers on. But hopefully everybody goes, no, okay, so that was real. I did get that. I did push it away, but like, I get that now, and this did happen, so that was right. Do you know what I mean? You got to sit with it, process it, file it, and, you know, bring it back out every time you feel something, or your body tells you something, or you just know something. Your journey, your life. How grand do you want your life to be? Anyway, on that note, I hope you have a lovely day and I will speak to you all tomorrow. Bye for now.